Greetings everyone, this is Lodrik and here is Lodrik and this is the game War in the Pacific Admirals Edition. Today we will return to the play by email match against KilRoy. Today we will also watch the 5th January 1942. Last turn, my submarine was successful to bring in at least one torpedo hit on the Lexington. So in this turn we will see if it's possible to capitalize on this and have a follow-up attack. My sub's already trying to come in position, but there's always a destroyer between. My skipper is at the target and slowly but steadily the Allied sub-warfare getting better. So second attempt also failed, still screening, some destroyer screening, and there was a torpedo tanker, but somehow my submarine missed with 6 torpedoes. Very strange, but can happen. And again, but a little delay, but finally some hit in this night. And somehow this submarine commander was a little more aggressive. 3 torpedo hits for 1 AK, plus shell hit, surface engagement. This is the very source of Santiago. And if the tanker is not able to be damaged or sunk, then my submarine go for AKs loaded with fuel. There was fuel burning, so this is a wet cargo ship. Not the military equipment I was hoping for, but at least something. And again, I cannot find this Lexington, but and the enemy destroyers are always hitting my submarine, so even on fire, not good. So there's also some brown stuff, so maybe these are already Dutch destroyer, not Dutch, British destroyer helping the Americans here near Pearl Harbor. And more and more, and of course I try to hit the Lexington, and KilRoy try to deny me this attack, and it looks like he was successful. No hit, always fail. Okay, I cannot find the Lexington, but I find here an enemy destroyer. Of course, this is not what I was hoping for, but something. With 2 torpedo hits, so 1 destroyer hit with 2 torpedoes is very special. And this destroyer is dead. And my cruiser formation finds something, but it is only a small Dutch AP, so nothing really with value. But I was able to bring in 10 shells on the target. Maybe my ships earn some XP. So now here's a British corvette. So this is this British brown ship. And also 2 more hits. And 2 corvettes already here. So KilRoy is moving his equipment fast around the world. and my carriers near Nomaya, yeah, I think this APs and other cargo stuff they was already unloading. So if you have troops on a ship, then you cannot dispense them. So you must unload them. So there's only the possibility to try to run, but then they will die on the water, or maybe KilRoy choose to unload what is possible, and naja, what other choice he have? Or he can run. But if he run and then his ship gets hit, then the troops will die on the water. So here at least they can, maybe some will survive. Bombing in China with no special events. Bombing in Thailand. If I can hit something. Yeah, more successful. Now again, ground support attack on Palmbang. Weaken this Dutch already heavily battled base force unit. Good. Second strike on Nomaya port, or the ship's import. More bombs on these AKs and APs. But one of my torpedo bombers gets killed by flak. But now it's really at the end. So everything what was not unloaded this night or this morning is now swimming in the port. And it looks like that my second carrier task force, or my western task force, find again some cargo ships here west of Java trying to escape. Only 2 small cargo ships, but again loaded with guns and vehicles. So KilRoy tried to bring this stuff out of Java, but my long range carrier strike missions are always I don't know if I can, how many I can find, but I found some at least. Yeah, one of my subs have now already flotation damage, more sinking. And there's still at least one cargo ship in port of Nomaya, but now gets hit twice already. Or maybe 3 times. And each of this bomb, if it's really a hit, is a 250 kilogram bomb hit. This is this kind of patrol search equipment my torpedo bomb was carrying. Now the B-18s hunt my submarines. afternoon strikes. Still some dive bombers left. Maybe to finish this one cargo ship. So this was the only last cargo ship, but this was unloaded already, so no troops on this ship. So but it's dead. Nothing left in Nomaya. And again, only destroyers. And corvettes. And here are my first Japanese troops arriving in Nomaya, or not Nomaya, but New Caledonian. It's both northern bases and land at the same time. So I bring in the regiment and Tulare. And now it's time for the infantry attacking again and pushing now all the Chinese back to Xi'an. So the last forward base is already broken. The tanks are already in pursuit. Again, some disabled, but mostly only on the Chinese side, heavy losses. And this Chinese forces also know this was here, this hex, and they're jumping back to the source. Okay, so the good thing is now they're in open terrain, so I can use my air force again to attack them. Here this was rough terrain and I don't want to attack. And there's not more much left, all is disabled. So easy, maybe. And some scout tanks are also arriving. At the same time I go to Xi'an, I use the smaller road, but these are only some recon tanks. Only for active scouting. Good, attack on Palmbang. Ah yeah, no success again. But more Dutch forces are dying. Now the counter battery fire. Nothing happened. So now last turn I think the Dutch was at 45, now they're down to 19. And I was at 250, so we both lost 20 attack value. But I still have 230 left. And the Dutch are close to zero. Good. The turn was okay, but the main task, finding Lexington and cripple this carrier even more, was not achieved. No air losses for the Allies. For me, there are 4. One of my torpedo bombers gets killed by flak instantly, and 2 others was operational losses, and 1-0. Maybe all carrier operation related. But of course, for these 4 ships, I can sink at least some cargo ships and 1 AP. This 1 destroyer was killed by torpedoes. So last turn Lexington damaged. Today I killed 1 destroyer. Something. But nothing really game changing again. But there was some troops at Nomaya, so I am able to keep the active presence of Allied forces on New Caledonian at the minimum. I hope KilRoy was not able to bring in too much stuff. Good. So no big change here. We had a battle here, source of Xi'an, successful. I took this base. No other change. I was able to break the Chinese resistance in the east of Nanchang. Still more forces in the source. No activity in Thailand, in Burma. Singapore I took already last time. Still no success in Palembang. And I was able to find and sink a smaller cargo transport with troops, so amphibious assault or whatever. So there was some tank units or base equipment stuff on these cargo ships. My second carrier division finds them and sunk them. Fine. Here are ships still near to Bali Papan. But these are a lot of PT boats, so this again, this small stuff, and my Navy bombers never want to attack them. I think they simply ignore this kind of target. I don't have them here now, but I don't think I have them here. No. Ah, yeah, maybe later. So, and then here in the Philippines, I arrived in Bataan, so next turn I will have the first battle of Bataan. Nothing here happens, so Nomaya is now under siege. No ship left, or every ship is now in port, but what is in port will die now. I simply will continue my bombardment, and I make already the amphibious assault on Comac and on this small dot base in La Fao. Or La Fao? Ah yeah, La Fao. Nothing here, so my subs still finding cargo ships. KilRoy try to, I think, reinforce Kantong Island. Okay. In Wake I get no detection. In Midway still a lot of stuff. It looks like tankers and maybe heavy cruisers. Who knows? And there's a bunch of forces here. So corvettes, APDs, and a lot of destroyers. And this is a carrier task force. So it's still not back in port. You can see a lot of ships here. Always, I mean, these are all destroyers. 4 destroyers making escort for this already heavy task force, and my subs trying to find the target. And here are many other ships. So there's a lot of a lot of ships here around of Hawaii, and at least some of my submarines already. This one is heavily damaged, so but if I can damage a carrier and losing a submarine, this is still a good trade. Yeah, good. Not more to say. Thank you all. See you, and maybe I have one more turn before Lexington will arrive at the port of Pearl Harbor, and then it's too late. But I would roughly say 1 or 2 weeks before the carrier can really go out for combat patrol. See you next time. Take care. Bye bye.